What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City transfer update. Before we crack on with this transfer update, make sure, like always, if you want to stay up to date with the latest Manchester City transfer news every single day, then I'll be doing daily Manchester City transfer updates, so do make sure that you do subscribe, press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. I'm aiming for 18k subscribers. We're less than 400 subs away from that goal, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget also, you can find my social media links there in the description below, and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorship for any videos or any general business enquiries. I'm looking for a sponsor for these daily Manchester City transfer videos, so any help towards that would be greatly appreciated. Don't forget also, leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this video, aiming for 300 likes once more, and also most importantly, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, as I'm always interested in what you do have to say with regards to these transfers. So without further ado, let's crack on with this transfer update. It's a big update, this one, in terms of Ilkay Gundogan and his future at Manchester City, along with Fernandinho and also Jack Grealish potentially joining Manchester City this summer. So let's crack on first with a bit of contract news, and we do finally have an update on Fernandinho. Now, Simon Stone has said that Manchester City and Fernandinho, they are still discussing a new deal. That's the latest. No agreement in place between the club and the player. Manchester City's feeling is they are still confident that Fernandinho will sign for at least another season with us. So we're still awaiting upon what will happen with regard to that. Time is running out. Like I said yesterday, June 30th is when his contract is up. We're running short. It's now 19 days to go until that contract is up. So, yeah, we do need to get a move on. So instead, let's move on to the outs. We've got an update on Ilkay Gundogan. Now, Martin Blackburn, who works for The Sun and normally quite reliable with Manchester City information, has said that it's a waiting game for Manchester City and Ilkay Gundogan, and that one of two things will happen. Either Ilkay Gundogan will get a new contract at Manchester City and Ilkay Gundogan stays, or Manchester City decide now is the time for us to cash in on Ilkay Gundogan. Manchester City are believed to be waiting for Barcelona to see if they submit an offer before making their decision. To me, I personally think Ilkay Gundogan will stay at Manchester City. Now, Simon Stone has had his say on this and said that Manchester City this summer have no plans to sell Ilkay Gundogan. There is talk of a new contract. He still has 2 years left on his contract. Man City are relaxed about the situation, and at this moment in time there isn't planned contract renewal talks with Ilkay Gundogan. Man City, though, also making it clear that they will not be selling this summer. Barcelona don't have much funds, so to get a deal done for Ilkay Gundogan to join them, it's going to be extremely difficult. This is on top of course, Ilkay Gundogan already holding meetings with Barcelona. His representatives have, including his uncle, where they have spoken with Barcelona, but as of yet, City waiting to see if an offer is going to materialise on top of that. It seems very calm about it, that I presume City are expecting that not to be the case. So instead, we're going to move on to the ins, and like I said, we do have an update on Jack Grealish. This is interesting, this one. Now, Martin Blackburn at The Sun has confirmed there is definite interest from Manchester City for Jack Grealish this summer. I think we've all established that. I think we all know that. I'm sure Aston Villa fans will admit that there's going to be interest in Jack Grealish. There's a big difference, though. I've been covering transfer updates now for, what, 2 or 3 years. I know that there's a big difference between being interested in a player and actually making a move for a player, and that's the step that we're at. We're in limbo right now with regards to this transfer. Now, Manchester City, their understanding is that Jack Grealish wants to play regular Champions League football. He wants to win trophies. He wants to solidify himself as an England first team regular, and apparently most importantly this as well is Jack Grealish is very keen to work with Pep Guardiola. Now, the only problem we have with regards to this transfer is Aston Villa simply do not want to sell Jack Grealish, and also they don't need the money either, so it makes it very difficult for this transfer to be done. Aston Villa, their stance is very clear. They will not sell Jack Grealish unless an irresistible, huge, ginormous offer comes in, which, quite frankly, we all know Manchester City are not going to do. Let's look at the facts. He's an Aston Villa captain. He's Aston Villa through and through. He's come through their youth academy. It's a bit like another team being interested in Phil Foden. You'd be very confident that Phil Foden would be loyal to Manchester City. And at this moment in time, we have finances, but Aston Villa, I'm sure, could probably match us for wages to make sure that Jack Grealish stays at Aston Villa. And their ambitions that they're looking for with their owners and everything, they're looking to be a club on the rise. They're a decent sized club as well. So yeah, the ambitions and everything are there for Jack Grealish, and I'm sure the finances are there for Jack Grealish as well. He is, after all, the captain. I'm assuming he's wanting to be their main man, and I'm sure nobody at Aston Villa has any problem with that being the case either. The only thing Man City have on top of Aston Villa right now is we have the offer of regular Champions League football, and we also have the offer that he's going to win trophies with Manchester City. City's time under Pep Guardiola has been a very successful campaign for us. It's been a successful campaign in terms of domestic trophies, and City have every ambition of going one better and getting hold of a European trophy next season as well, and Jack Grealish would help us with that to be able to happen. But it's getting to a point now where it's going to be decision time for Jack Grealish. Man City will not make an offer for Grealish unless Grealish makes it very clear that he wants to join Manchester City, he wants to leave Aston Villa, and City are the team that he wants to join. That's only when Man City then will start discussing with Villa and trying to work on a fee and things like that. I mean, as far as relations between City and Aston Villa go, they're pretty strong. We had a really successful strain 3 transfer in terms of Douglas Luiz. I'm not aware of any problems between the two clubs, and so I'd imagine if there was discussions to take place, that wouldn't be a problem. But it's a difficult situation, this one, because quite frankly, he's Aston Villa's main man, and getting this transfer done with a homegrown premium on top of that as well, it's just going to be an incredibly expensive transfer that unless Jack Grealish says to Aston Villa, I'm handing in a transfer request, I don't want to play for Aston Villa anymore, I want to join Manchester City, that's only when I think Villa would start to negotiate. But that's the point that we're at. Does Jack Grealish pursue that, or does he stay at his boyhood club where he's captain and they're wanting to head in the right direction? And I have a feeling it's probably going to be the latter there. But end of the day, there is interest from Manchester City. They do want Jack Grealish this summer. Can it happen though? That's the big question. I'm sure interest will start to come from other clubs as well with Grealish. We'll wait to see what happens at the European Championships. How much of a successful campaign does he have with England? If Jack Grealish ends up having a really successful European Championships with England, then that price is going to go up even more. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to say watch this space. I have my doubts, I have my optimisms. I don't know what to make of this transfer. Do let me know your thoughts though in the comments below. So there we go, that has been the video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, leave a thumbs up so I know that you enjoyed this video. I am aiming for 300 likes, only held towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget also to leave your thoughts in the comments below of what you made of these transfers. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. 18k subscribers, that's what we're aiming for. And we're at less than 400 subs away, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Subscribing will keep you up to date first and fast with the latest Manchester City transfer news. And also, don't forget, you can find my social media links there in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business enquiries. There we go, that has been the video. I am absolutely roasting. It's warm here at the desk of JSGC. I've had to, as you can see, where is it, in the background just there, whip the window open, get some fresh air, and I am roasting right now. It's pretty warm here in the UK. Not a heat wave or anything, but it is pretty warm. It's nice to see a bit of nice weather. Yeah, there we go. Transfer season, though, in full swing. Hoping things will start to hot up in a couple of weeks' time. We can start then discussing deals and things like that. But we await Manchester City to make a move, and it is coming, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll be the first to bring it to you, so stay tuned for that. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.